Oh, fucking cry me a river. Assisted dying bill must be passed. What is this here? My dog had more dignified death than my mom. Well, why don't you just turn her status into a dog? Come on. It's a British way of dying. Come on, eh? Let's be honest. Not like a dog, but less like a dog. I find this stuff incredible because these people all were involved in MK Ultra procedure, and I find this incredible because why the fuck would you, with such an important message, I mean, if you really have to leave under the bridge, or I don't know, a lot of people assist themselves with the rope around the neck. I don't know why dog and this and that. If dog would know how to put the rope around the neck, also would probably do the same thing. I have no fucking clue. But why to wait with such an important message all these years? Why to wait with such an important message all these years till the Black Friday comes? And the Black Friday was psychiatrist Peter Kapsch. And this individual here, well, let me see if I have it. He even provided with the photo he promised he would provide. Why would you wait all these years? I mean, why you guys in Britain? That's why I said you're like a. Remember when I managed for the father's hospitalization? I actually even take screenshot of this British UK that was involved in MK Ultra, and they played with MK Ultra issues. Well, here it is. Just before hospitalization took place, and I did it. This picture here you see was involved in MK Ultra, and it appeared on the internet just before the father's hospitalization. The Black Friday, and it's gonna be black. It's gonna be shopping, it's gonna be shopping, and it's gonna be black. So it takes individual to break 30 watches just so he could continue to buy one fucking watch, 2 or 3 watches or something like that. One watch, really. Driving completely insane. And label one obviously as a shopperada, as a shopper, because it's got nothing to do in life other than to wait for the useless apparatchiks at United Nations, European Court for Human Rights more than anyone, International Criminal Court, US Justice Department apparatchiks to approve. Hey, well, I could go buy the fucking real estate. I just need the approval. Yo, at this time, I don't know who the fuck is more insane. I came from this country here. It used to be known as a Yugoslavia. Now, this is what the Serbs, cultured Serbs, look like. And somehow it didn't appeal to me. But now I'm actually thinking about who is more insane. Who is fucklier? Is it Russia, Serbia, or do I actually get to see the fuckliest people in the world? A Black Friday, we'll be shopping, we'll be black, everything will be black, we'll be dead, your father will be dead, we will be dead. And then these cretins here, whom I have witnessed outside publicly protest, whatever they protested. I don't know what they protested, but they supposedly already protested what you see right there, with boards in hands for the sake of assisted dying. Oh, fuck. It's about assisted dying that is now more important than to live like a human being. I mean, do I have to turn a little into this here so that you would fulfill your democracy legacy and portray yourself as normal to the world? I mean, at this point in time, the British democracy looks really, really fucklier than the guy that you see right there with a knife in his mouth. You don't look good. American democracy doesn't look good. The world is looking at you and is thinking about what else would it take to screw somebody up like myself, I, whom you already deprived of 53 years. And you continue to do fuckliest things. This here, by no fucking means, I would want to be personally involved in. I would not want to be involved in somebody's father's death. I would not want to be involved in such a tragedy like this. It's a fucking reason to celebrate, isn't it? We'll call it a fuckliest day. A fuckly day. It's a friendly British way. Hardly will you convince anyone about the democracy like this. Maybe this is the reason why more and more countries are turning away from the Western democracy to a very, very unlikely and quite insane, if you ask me, Russian direction through the BRICS trade in such a crazy times that we witness in Ukraine. I don't know. I really don't know what to associate you with, but I guess you're a politic of your own. I guess, yeah, you are monarchy and you do the stuff that fits your agenda. But this one here this should be a serious warning to the world, more than anyone to the World Health Organization. You are not any kind of example for anyone, for anybody, with your crazy, insane behavior. Not even on this Black Friday you're doing too fucking good. Now you look as insane as ever. There was a movie titled as Untouchables. But this were about the police officers. But this here, the real police officers. But this here, this is a scum. This is a gang. And this is what represents your values today. A Black Friday. These people here were involved, I believe, since 2014. 100% I saw them at the same location that they are there right now, whatever that building was in front of it, like a little square, in 2016. And what's interesting is they had British royals, they met them. Prince Charles did. And so, I mean, don't you fucking move anything in Britain by yourself? Do you need literally for every fucking thing, for every stone, for everything you fucking move? Do you need actually approval from the royals? You're some kind of constitutional democracy, monarchy, constitutional democracy, or whatever is the name of your country. Constitutional monarchy, democracy. It looks to me like a total fallacy. You're not credible, people. You with your Black Friday, with your stuff, the way you do the stuff, this is fucking insane. This is fucking insane. This is truly fucking insane. One time when I was a young boy during MK Ultra, that police officer gave me a valuable lesson. I asked how this stuff works, and he talked to me about crazy people. I was 9 years old at the time. It was 1980, and I didn't know anything about crazy people. Talk about the psychiatry and stuff like this. Talk about Lujaci, insane people, crazy people. This was in old Yugoslavia in 1980, and I didn't know what this man was talking about. And in Yugoslavia there was stuff about. It's funny because when you're a child and they talk about the crazy man, there was some crazy guy that did something, and another crazy guy did something else, and another crazy guy did something else, and another crazy guy did whatever. You talk about the people that run around naked, or people that would do some obscene stuff, that would do whatever, maybe to get attention, or maybe even deliberately to get thrown inside of the psychiatric hospital. I'm not clear about it, because that's what I'm talking about. Something that just doesn't come naturally, but it's done through some procedure that requires from victim to be completely dehumanized, to have this human image of the face taken away and be seen by the society as a crazy whack. It's called crazy. It's got a fucking meaning. It's real. The people really are driven insane. It means to be driven. It means to drive someone absolutely insane. In my case, when it comes to Britain, the power engine goes straight to these people. They are the one deserved for it. And they know exactly the stuff I'm talking about. And, it's completely in line with this here. I ran away from stuff we hear from Kremlin today, how they're going to blow the world and so on. And I am afraid, despite these people being seen as the defenders of the world, that the world is not on the right track. I don't think that this is going in the right direction. I don't think that this is coming in the right direction. If we're going to have a people doing stuff like this, I'm not against it, I'm not for it. Do you understand me what I'm saying, where I'm coming from? But there's a lot of issues. This is a very important issue that, it does pertain to people. I am not going to be contemplating on philosophy of these people, philosophy of British royals, of Prince Charles, who dare to say to me, if you will look at that way, and then I will issue uh, order, a permission, grant permission, and this and that, and so on, and this and that. I'm not acting anyway. I'm acting in a way that none of you scum would. You're not worthy of my... You don't come to me up to my knees. Your sons, your grandsons, your daughters, they would not match me in any aspect up to my knees. You don't come with your issues. I did all this stuff. I did all this stuff against all the odds, against every dollar, every cent, every penny in this world. I did it. You're fucking nobody to contest me, to preach me about how it shall be or shall be not, and this and that. You have no moral values with which you would satisfy code of ethics that pertains to me. There is nothing wrong with my ethics. There is nothing wrong with my honors, with my dignity, with my pride. Whatever I do, whatever I did just the right way. Enough right way to be seen under given circumstances even as less insane than this individual here. I was gonna say who's got all the money in this world, but the thing about it is, it's not about the money. If you have a lot of money and you look like this, you look fucking weird. You look really, really weird. You look much, much weirder than the guy who doesn't have, whom you destroyed financially, and continues to cope with your issues. I would say on a quite dignified level. I don't think that my image is spoiled, damaged, hurt in absolutely any way. It was a nice try, it was a nice attempt, but I look as good as new. I don't think that you guys look as good as new. After all this time, on the Black Friday, the only thing left inside of your hands, you have boards, empty boards like this, which now King, no longer Prince Charles, allowed you to hold. Constitutional monarchy, a democracy, wherever. Yeah, I was gonna say more, but I don't want to say. This is just so. From my perspective, from the perspective of this individual, this stuff here that I mentioned earlier, the wishes. You know, when you tell the person stuff like this, you have a very bad wishes for that person. You wish him a lot of harm. A lot of bad stuff, nothing other than evil. You, not myself, are totally in line with this individual. This is what constitutional monarchy looks like today, folks.